everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, showing your girl some love. You guys don't mind my eyes, they're a little red. I think it's because of all the dust and the, you know, the season of allergies and hay fever and things like that. I just put some eye drops in, so yeah, they'll be okay. I'm not tired, y'all. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about some peach fragrances today. I just acquired a new peach fragrance that made me want to do a video. I have a peach fragrance review from last year, but this is an updated one because I have a lot of different peach fragrances. Some of the other ones I have decluttered and sold. So yeah, we got some new ones that we're going to discuss that I purchased this year, and one that I recently purchased within the past couple of weeks. So please continue to like, comment, subscribe. It's a little windy out here. Turn on those notification bells so that every time I do upload a video, you can give me your feedback, recommendation, comment, all that stuff. So y'all, let's get to the one that I am most excited about discussing, and this is by the House of Oud. Yeah, it's really heavy to lug all these fragrances out here, but I love filming outside every summer. It's beautiful, it's serene, it's relaxing. You usually hear the birds in the evening, or sometimes I'll sit out here when the sun is going down, so you get the glare of the sunset, all of that. Yeah, it's windy because I'm closer to the coast or the beaches, so it's about 78, 79 degrees out here today, but warm enough for me to not have on a jacket. Anyway, we're going to talk about BonBon Pop. Yeah, this is so good. I don't know which video I'm going to release first, either this one or the haul. Either way, I absolutely love BonBon Pop. I sampled it and I fell completely in love. I couldn't stop sniffing my arm. Now in here, there's some bergamot, white musk, coconut. It's such a beautiful fragrance. There's white peach in here too. I think there's white musk and white peach in here as well. There's some amber and there's some brown sugar and jasmine. It's very sweet, it's creamy, it's luscious, but you get that peach. You definitely get that creaminess from the peach. It's ambery in the dry down, but the peach, the coconut, the vanilla, it stays patchouli, but it's not heavy on the patchouli, y'all. This is my favorite egg. Okay, I have Keep Glaze, BonBon, I have Keep Glaze, What About Pop, and Dates Delight. And this is my favorite one so far, and I absolutely love it. Love the bottle. It's a little funky, eclectic, you know, that's completely me. I consider my fragrance collection really eclectic because I have a hodgepodge of everything: designer, indie, niche, just everything, and just different on different levels, you guys. One of these days I'm going to get up the courage and show my collection, hopefully before this summer is over, because yeah, a lot of y'all have been asking. You know, it's a little overwhelming to try to organize things, but I'm not doing all that. I'm just gonna go show you my collection, and I'm gonna try to organize it a little bit, but I'll do my best. Okay, all right. Anyway, this is amazing. If you love, I'm telling you, this is possibly a safe blind buy. If you love a sweet, gourmandish leaning because of the brown sugar, slightly musky, peachy, coconutty scent, you can wear this fragrance all year long, and it's absolutely stunning. BonBon Pop, y'all. The next one is no stranger to my channel. I have the extrait as well. This is Fleur Narcotique. Now these are all peach fragrances that are amazing for the summer. Yeah, you can wear them in other weather too, but we're going to be focused on the summer, you guys. Fleur Narcotique, really fresh, airy, bergamot, lychee, peach. It's sweet, vanillic. You know, you get a little bit of that muskiness, you know, but it's absolutely, it's stunning, it's beautiful. I love this. This one's a little brighter, a little more citrusy. I love this more. I mean, I love this just as much as I love the extrait. I am wearing this spring, summer. I wore the extrait in the spring as well. I wouldn't wear the extrait probably in summer, in the summer. Maybe summer nights, but I'd probably go a little heavier on this one in summer nights. But the extrait, y'all, is really hanging with me in the fall and the winter. They're both an absolute love, and they're stunning, y'all. Get your nose on it. Ex Nihilo, Fleur Narcotique. The next one we're going to talk about is Madurai. I'm trying to go in order, but I'm trying to organize it to where I don't forget anything. So Madurai is beautiful. It's an adult fragrance, okay? It's luxury. It's florals. You gotta like florals. You gotta like white florals. Jasmine. It is jasmine heavy, but Memo Paris, they love working with jasmine, and they have a beautiful jasmine. There's Egyptian jasmine, Indian jasmine. There's jasmine sandbag. There's some turmeric in here to give it a little warm spiciness. There's peach in here as well to brighten up the fragrance, y'all. There's some sandalwood in here that makes it amazing as well. This is just a beautiful fragrance. This is an elegant fragrance. Definitely somewhere where you want to, you know, dress up and get a little cute, maybe fancy, because this fragrance definitely smells fancy. This is Madurai by Memo Paris. I love it, but definitely you have to be a floral lover to love this fragrance. Not just a fruity, peachy, juicy lover, because it's real juicy, but really elegant and sophisticated at the same time, you guys. Almost smells like a peachy apricot-y, but that peach in here is really juicy on top of the jasmine, the beautiful warm sexiness of the jasmine. Turmeric doesn't smell like, you know, kitchen spices. It just gives it a little warm spiciness, you know, just to, you know, add character to the fragrance, y'all. But I absolutely love it. Madurai. All right, the next one we have, I've been wearing a lot lately. I've completely fallen in love with this fragrance. I've been wearing this fragrance a lot to work, and the sillage is amazing. When I initially purchased this fragrance almost over a year ago, and this is Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks, the juice has gotten a little darker. The performance wasn't the greatest. It was very light and airy on me. Now that it has sat, and literally I wore it twice, I think, when I initially purchased it, and I've worn it already 3 times this week, okay, or last week. In here, I really get that raspberry in here now. I really get that desert peach in here now. I get a beautiful sandalwood. It's vanillic, slightly musky, but very woody, you guys. Feminine leaning. It lasts 12 hours, okay? When I initially purchased this fragrance, I think I got like 2-3 hours out of it, and I was spraying heavy. But literally, this lasts my entire shift, and people, the next shift is smelling me coming in, saying, man, you still smell good, Marcy. What is it that you have on? I got so many compliments from Sunset Hour. Literally non-offensive. It's amazing. Amazing for the summer. I wouldn't even say the spring. It's juicy, airy, fresh, very clean. This is like that clean girl aesthetics or clean guy aesthetic fragrance. I absolutely love it. I even thought about purchasing a backup bottle, but it doesn't make sense. But if I ran out of this Sunset Hour, I will definitely buy it again, spray it maybe like 10 times, and let it sit for another year, okay? But maybe the juice has been sitting already in the other bottles for a while, so hopefully it's just as concentrated. But I bought this when it hit the market ASAP, y'all. But y'all, I love it. You definitely, like I said, you get that peach, that raspberry. It's juicy. It's slightly woody from the sandalwood. It's like luxe. It's silky, y'all. Beautiful fragrance. So next one we're going to talk about is moving right along. Okay, is a new one this year. Dolce & Gabanna Light Blue Summer Vibes. Okay, Light Blue Summer Vibes. You get that, and I think, is it missing something? Maybe not. You literally get that light blue DNA. This is the only light blue that I have absolutely loved, and that is staying in my collection. Not just because of the bottle either. You get that light blue DNA, but you also get a little bit of peachy creaminess, a fresh bergamot. But I love the peach note in this fragrance. It smells like light blue, and you add the original light blue without the screeching citruses and the lemon, and then you added like a peach creamy fuzzy smoothie on top, y'all. It's absolutely stunning. Definitely vacation worthy, summer worthy, amazing performance. Now I did overspray about 12 times each time that I did wear it, but I swear I smelled it for about 10-12 hours, you guys. Everybody loves this at work. It's so compliment getting. Get your nose on it. Light blue summer vibes. The next one is a dupe, and I think it's going to be headed off the market soon, so if you can get your nose on it. It is a dupe of Tom Ford's Bitter Peach, but I like this so much better because it's juicier, brighter. It's not as ambery and as resinous as Tom Ford's Bitter Peach, and this is Bright Peach. You can use this for layering all of these fragrances we have here today to make them a little more peachy. Some are too luxurious to layer, and they will stand alone and be beautiful on their own. But some of the ones like light blue, maybe if you wanted to add a little more peach to to your Fleur Narcotique, or maybe some more peach to your Sunset Hour. This is perfect for that, you guys. Fragrance buy, super cheap, but like I said, these are supposedly going to be discontinued very soon, so get your nose on them. And that is called Bright Peach. Okay, let me talk about, these are not cheapy. I'm not gonna call them cheapies, but they're super affordable. And this is by the House of Nazar. And I bought another dupe for Bitter Peach by Tom Ford. This is amazing, smells just like it. This gives you that boozy, resinous, ambery vibe, more of the more than Bright Peach. But this one is really good, and this is by Nazar Fragrances. If you don't want to pay that hefty price tag, it's long lasting, amazing. The juice, look at the juice, is orange and golden. It's beautiful. I second this right here, and this is called Bitter Peach by Nazar Fragrances. He also has another one called Peach for Hours. This one's is a little sweeter, but they all have their differences with these. There's 3 of them, these peach fragrances, that I absolutely love them. But Peach for Hours is a little more bright, not as ambery, slight citrus in there. It's beautiful, sweet, creamy, all of that. And then there's another one called Sweet Peach Cobbler, and it smells exactly like sweet peach cobbler, you guys. A little warm, spicy from the cinnamon or the spices that he uses. But I love all 3 of these fragrances, and this is by the House of Nazar. I will link him down below. Super affordable. The performance is amazing. Get your nose on their fragrances, y'all. My favorite is Royal Paradise, if I did not tell you all that before. So the next fragrance we have is by the House of Creed, and this is Windflowers. Love it, love it. The first person that I heard talk about this fragrance is Nika Marks, and I smelled it. I was like, no, it's not for me, because it kind of definitely gives you that Chanel, Coco Chanel, Mademoiselle DNA a little bit, because of that patchouli and the citruses in here. But of course, Coco Chanel has a little more mandarin and patchouli, heavier on the patchouli. This one is literally peach jasmine with maybe like 25% of that Coco Mademoiselle Chanel Coco Mademoiselle DNA. I love this. Compliment getting. I told y'all once before, I wore this when I was out of the country, kept getting compliments. Farita's in love with this fragrance. Nika is too, and I am as well. Windflowers by the House of Creed. You can find this on the discounters. I think I originally paid $3 something for it, but now I've been seeing it on the discounter sites for about $200. They also have this on Fragrance Buy, Joma Shop, like all over, y'all. So do not pay full price for this fragrance. Just wait until they have it in stock. But it's beautiful. Literally fresh peach, clean jasmine, like I said, with a little bit of that Coco Chanel Mademoiselle DNA. It's gorgeous. Love it. I would repurchase this if I ran out. It's very sophisticated and elegant. So the next one we're going to talk about is kind of like a summer gourmand, and this is by this is like literally my favorite gourmand fragrance house, and I gotta do an updated review on their fragrances, and maybe I'll do it after Glamcation, because I plan on picking up something at Glamcation. My boy Rico is supposed to be representing the House of Jousset over at Glamcation, so unfortunately they aren't able to make it, but Rico is going to be representing them, and I'm super excited, because this is literally our favorite gourmand fragrance house, and this is Jousset Fragrances. Everybody is in love with Accident à la Vanille. I love it as well. I think it literally kicked Tejota off the market, okay, but they're still around. Accident à la Vanille Madeline de Proust is beautiful. You still get that Accident à la Vanille DNA, the heaviness of the vanilla, the butteriness, that's like a warm butter cake, but you also get some peaches and some apricot on top of that, y'all. This one's my favorite. I know they have almond cake. I think they have berry cake, which is amazing as well. Somebody said, I think it was Jax, said it smells like berry Captain Crunch, and it literally does smell like the Frankenberries, I think it's called, with milk. I love it. It's gorgeous. It makes you want to just like drink these fragrances, but you can't, of course. Anyway, Madeline de Proust, you get like I said, Accident à la Vanille, the richness, the decadent, rich vanilla, butter cake, butter cookie vanilla, because that styrax in there that makes it a little woody, on top of a beautiful peachy apricot scent. Y'all, this is stunning. I love it. Compliment getting. I wore this to work twice and they fell in love. It's decadent, it's rich, it's for the true gourmand lovers, you guys. But you can wear this in the summer because those fruits in here, the peaches and the apricots, brighten this fragrance up to where it will work all summer long, you guys. Morning, noon, and night. Get your nose on this. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is Jasmine des Anges, and this is by the private line Christian Dior. Love this fragrance. This is lush. It's absolutely amazing. But if you like the notes of peach, I'm not sure if there's peaches or apricots in here, but it smells like both because of the osmanthus in the fragrance. On top of the jasmine, there's also white musk, bergamot, and a lot of jasmine, y'all. It's beautiful. It's luxurious. It's upscale. It smells like a lady, you know. This smells like it belongs on somebody's resort for the summer, you all. Maybe dressed up in like all white party worthy, you guys. Get your nose on this jasmine, but you gotta like the note of jasmine because it smells like a very airy, light, fresh, peachy jasmine. But the jasmine in here is jasmining, okay, y'all? Get your nose on this fragrance. I absolutely love it. A little pricey, but I love it, y'all. It's luscious, it's creamy, and it's sexy at the same time because of the jasmine. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about actually went out of order is, and I did not forget it, it is Deja Vu White Flower. I absolutely, y'all, I love this stuff. Anyway, it's good, it's sweet. I get that vanilla in here as well. So in Deja Vu White Flower, it's not peaches, but it's nectarine. They're all in the same family. So in here you have your pear, jasmine, tuberose, gardenia, orange blossom. There's a beautiful note of nectarine in here, but it smells like peaches. But yeah, you get that tartness, a little bit of that, not sour, but tartness from the nectarine more than the peaches, because peaches are usually sweet, succulent, fuzzy, you know, furry, and then you got your bright, citrusy, juicy, peachy sort of nectarine scent with that beautifulness of the green skin around it, you all. Anyway, this is absolutely gorgeous. This was like my second Kayali. I love it. My juice is super concentrated. This is very, you know, it's beautiful. You can wear this any place, anytime, like anywhere, y'all. I love Deja Vu White Flower. Super affordable white floral, peachy, fruity fragrance that you need to get your nose on if you love tuberose and gardenia. The white florals in here are not screeching, but they're blended very well. I love this fragrance, hence the dent. But I will be wearing this a lot more this summer, just even if I'm around the house. This has an amazing sillage. The performance is good on me, at least 8 to 10 hours, and I love it, y'all. Deja Vu White Flower by the House of Kayali. There's also another one I'm going to throw in real quick because we got like a couple more to cover. This is my Burberry Black. This is citrusy, bright, almost screechy white florals in the beginning with a beautiful note of green peach, but then when it dries down, it's absolutely stunning, you guys. It's designer, it's affordable. You can probably find this for about $50, but if you like florals, white florals and peaches and citruses, you guys, it's juicy. Get your nose on my Burberry Black. Super affordable. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is Ruby Orchid, and this is by FLOWERBOMB. I love the fuzzy, lushy peach note in this fragrance mixed with the vanilla orchid, the vanilla. This smells of sandalwood. It's compliment getting. I get tons of compliments because I do wear this to work. It's beautiful. It smells ruby-ish. It smells like there's some, you know, not only peaches, but it smells of red berries as well in a way, you know? Well, you don't know, but you know. It's good. Absolutely love FLOWERBOMB Ruby Orchid. I think I love this. I love FLOWERBOMB. You know, always will have that fragrance in my collection. But I really think I love Ruby Orchid more because it's just giving a little more fruitiness, vibrancy, and juiciness for the summer, you guys. Get your nose on this. But that vanilla, the vanilla orchid, and the peach in here is amazing. This is one by Zara. This is super affordable, you guys. This is Peach Glow. There's a lot of notes in Peach Glow. I actually sprayed this a couple times at work and I was like, ooh, I didn't know it smells so good. I think I'm gonna take this back home and throw this in my bag, like a beach bag or something for the summer. You know, this would be great for like a beach day out, or maybe a pool day, if you're just lounging around looking cute or whatever, you know, not really getting into the pool. Maybe this could be before the pool. Anyway, this is Peach Glow by Zara. This is like $15, super affordable. It lasts about 3-4 hours depending on how you spray. I sprayed it about 7 or 8 times, so it lasted, and I sprayed it on the keyboard, so I smelled it like 6 hours later because it was on a hard surface. But on clothes, it'll last about 3-4 hours. So in here you have your peach, grapefruit, jasmine. There's pear, there's I think there's praline and amber in here, but it's bright, it's citrusy, it's peach, and it smells like summer. It smells like the sun, you guys, like a fruity sun. Get your nose on it. Super affordable, $15. And it's called Peach Glow. We're not going to talk about certain fragrances like Triumph of Bacchus, because I just had that in my apple review, even though it has peach in there. I wanted to, but I'm like, no, it's more apple-y. It's peach and apple, but I get more apple from that fragrance than peach. We're not going to talk about Ylang Gold, y'all, because everybody and their mama is talking about that fragrance, but it's absolutely amazing, and peachy for the summer, tropical peachy, banana-esque type fragrance. Beautiful, with that Ylang, that creamy Ylang inside. We're not going to talk about Haley. I just put Haley, which has a very prominent peach and passion fruit note, but you really get that peach in Haley by Tiziana Terenzi. We won't talk about that one today as well, but y'all, if you want a luxurious, I will link that review down below, luxurious peach sexy date night fragrance, spa resort type scent with a peach and passion fruit, then you need to get Haley, you guys. Amazing, by Tiziana Terenzi. And then we're not going to talk about Glamour either. Glamour is alien goddess with fruits, but you get a lot of that peach. Just imagine having aliens DNA, and you added peaches on top of that, y'all. So that's what Glamour is giving, you know, on top of a little bit more of the vanilla. It's beautiful, but if you want alien with some fruits on it, then you need to try Glamour by M. Micallef as well. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is Tabit, okay? Tabit is very beautiful. It's also by the house of Tiziana Terenzi. Tiziana Terenzi, you know, they already love passion fruit. They love peach. They love sand. They love sweet. They love green notes in their fragrances. They're absolutely amazing. So Tabit, in here you get your peaches. You really get that prominent note of a dry peach in here. You get that sandiness. It almost smells like brown warm, or like that dusky warm sand. You get some green notes in here as well. You get some cotton candy in here as well. That gives you that dryness from the cotton candy also as well. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's amazing for the summer or a beach day, you know. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance, but it's sweet, it's ambery, it's beautiful, it's vanillic. Yeah, it's rich, y'all, and it's long lasting. Get your nose on it. Tabit by Tiziana Terenzi. The top is beautiful. The next one we're going to talk about is one that I've spoken of before, but I had to include it, y'all, because I think I've only had this fragrance in one video, a haul, and one other video, my resort luxurious fragrance review. But we're going to talk about it again today because it has a beautiful note of white peach inside. And this is Gossip Night by the house of Gritti, y'all. In Gossip Night, put this so it doesn't fly away. There's lychee peach, there's heliotrope in here, there's mango blossom in here. It's creamy. I wore this to work one time, and I sprayed it about 10 times. And the doctors, I was 2 doctors. One, it was the girl that initially smelled it. She was like, I've been smelling you all day long. And this was towards the end of the shift, because at that time we were messing around calling it power hour. So at 5 o'clock, that's what we call power hour. That means wrap it up, because we got 2.5 more hours before we go home, or like 6. Actually, power hour is 5:30, because at 6:30 you should be done, okay? If there's not an emergency, okay, or at least close to done, 50% done. So it was power hour. We were joking around. She said, you've been running around here, what do you have on? You smell so amazing. She said, I've been smelling you all day long. So she leaned towards me, she pulled her mask down, and I was like, oh, I said, sometimes it's a little embarrassing, because the other 2 doctors looked at me as well, you know. And then one of the guys, Abdul, he was like, she always smells good. He was sitting on the other side of the desk, about maybe like 6 feet apart. He said, she always smells good. And I was like, oh, and you noticed, huh? So anyway, because men don't give too many compliments at work because they're probably afraid of getting in trouble. But just to hear him say that, I was just like, yeah, I do. So anyway, Abdul's like an amazing intern, because I work with a lot of interns. So I think he's an R1. So he's going to be an amazing doctor. Very, very attentive to his patients, and you know, always on top of it. So anyway, Gossip Night is beautiful. But anyway, she loved it. The girl, the other intern that was across from her, loved it as well. Abdul loved it. Okay, but anyway, it's a beautiful, creamy, sweet, almost like a, you know, yeah, this is good, y'all. It almost smells candy-ish, you know, like a cream candy or a mango peachy cream savor, you know. It's beautiful, but with that coconut, it smells coconutty, creamy coconutty. Absolutely love this fragrance. Gossip Night, get your nose on it. This is amazing, such a hit for the summer. You can actually wear this fragrance all year long, you guys. Get your nose on it, Gossip Night. The next one we're going to talk about is Nishane. Needs no introduction. Absolutely love it. It's tuberose, it's fresh, it's woody, it's ginger, you know, it's florals, white florals, and it's a lot of peach. It's a little sweet. It's vanilla, a lot of vanilla, y'all. Beautiful fragrance by the house of Nishane. This is 100 Silent Ways. Get your nose on it. If you are one to be starting a niche collection or a fragrance collection and you want to get into niche fragrances, this is the one to buy. It's not tuberose heavy. It's a beautiful airy tuberose with a lot of vanilla and a fruity peach, you guys. Even if you don't like tuberose, I think you're gonna love this fragrance. Make sure you sample it first. I love it. To me, this is a safe blind buy if you love a fruity, floral, airy, bright fragrance that will work all year long, you guys. 100 Silent Ways by the house of Nishane. Last but not least, I think, yes, last but not least is by MDCI. I get all these fragrances, I get tons of compliments on, y'all. So MDCI, and this is a Peach Cardinal. Yeah, this is the last one, you guys. This is Peach Cardinal. This is such a beautiful peach fragrance with a little bit of greenness inside, you guys. But there's some woodiness, there's some peach. It's creamy, it smells irisy, even though I don't like iris. Smells a little irisy, but the peaches and the iris blend together very well. It's woody, very creamy, smells of sandalwood. You get a little bit of greenness in the opening from that artemisia. So in this fragrance, oh, there's coconut. Maybe that's what it is. There may not be iris in here, but there's coconut. I gotta spray this again. Y'all, oh yes, and there's black currant or blackberry or black currant, but there's coconut. It smells blackberry-ish, you know, not more like a sweet black currant, but blackberry-ish. There's Lily of the Valley in here, but it's a this right here, this is one of my favorites. This is a peach for life, okay? I absolutely love this fragrance. I'm babysitting it. I don't know why I need to wear it because I can actually buy another bottle if I ran out of this one. But I love this, so compliment getting. This should have been number one. This is actually my top 5. I'm gonna do like a top 5 for you guys, okay? So this one, PECHE Cardinal by MDCI. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pretty penny, but it's totally worth it. The performance on this is amazing, and I absolutely love it. So y'all, let's do a top 5, okay? Let's do a top 5. And this is gonna be a little easy for me because like I know what I love. I love. All right, so even though actually this is hard for me, okay? But if I had to grab these, then I would grab these first. So, not in a 1 through 5 order, but this is in my top 5, BonBon Pop. Okay. Gossip Night is also in my top 5. PECHE Cardinal, top 5. Madurai, top 5, and JASMIN Des Anne's top 5. And what would be next if I had a choice is Fleur Narcotique. That would be next. And then the next one after that would be Jousset, okay? If I had a 7, but I just gave you guys my top 5. Out of all the ones here, those are the ones that I absolutely love. Anyway, go on to the world, spread amazing, sillage, do good, be good, all of that good stuff. And y'all, let me know what's your favorite peach fragrance down in the comments. If you have any of these, if you are interested in any of these fragrances. Like I said, the longevity on these fragrances lasts at least, except for the Zara, okay? Lasts at least 6 hours depending on how you spray you all. All right, bye-bye. Love you all. Mwah.